Hey everybody, I'm the Bigglesworth, and welcome back to the Direwolf20 Modpack. We are starting out somewhere just a little bit different. We are in the nether today, because I'm using this super cool new tool that we finally got going from Tinkers. Come on and stack up here. Uh-oh! Let's turn that off. We're going to use up all our power on our jetpack. So, in last episode, I think it was last episode, Mr. MC the Great, soap guy. He makes soap on the side. Yeah, that's what it is. Soap MC the Great had come over and shown us how to do a bunch of storage solution stuff. And I didn't feel like after I'd rendered out the video and watched it that I did justice shouting him out. So right here at the beginning, we're going to do it. If you haven't seen it, go back and watch the previous episode so you can see Soap the Great. And also, go check out his channel. Give him a big thumbs up and a thank you. I don't want to get that for right now. We can come back for that later. But I am over here hunting for stuff, mainly for quartz. Because we got a little bit of a problem going on. I don't know if you can see it on screen right now. Well, you could probably see it. I don't know if you notice it on screen. Well, I can't do anything about it. Okay, so look at my hunger. I've got 9 carrots. Okay. Now, I do have a lot of other food at the base, but it's kind of haphazard. It's kind of a mess. It's all over the place. And we've got some really awesome food mods in the game. We've got Pam's Harvest Craft, I know, is one of them. What is this? Nether Draconium ore. Is that what I've already got? Draconium dust. I was breaking this stuff up. I have no idea what it's for. I think there's a mod called Draconian Evolution or Revolution or something like that, and that's probably what that stuff is for. I probably could check JEI just to figure out what would this hammer do to this? Ooh, make a mess. That's what it does. Come here, you. But anyway, we need to solve our food dilemma in a fashion that's going to make getting food, not getting food, like that would be farms and stuff. What is all this stuff? I've never actually explored the nether in this mod pack. I keep running into this stuff. It's mycelial netherrack. But what is all this? Overgrown netherrack. Can you break it and it will... No, it won't. Huh. So I might need a silk touch tool to get that. But that's cool because you can actually have like different looking netherrack blocks in the nether. So let's do this because I am spending a lot of time here. I found this one little pocket. Let's go ahead. Woo. That is why you never dig down. And now I have to find the way homer, which is right there. Okay, that's where it is. So we're going to take all this stuff back. Oh, and some glowstone dust on the ground. Now there's a lot of cobalt and a lot of ardite laying around. I can't remember what it was for. I'm going to have to go back and double check. I don't have my notes open at the minute, but I do have this like master notepad file, and it has all of the notes that everyone's given me from every single episode. I see something so very strange. What in the world is that? Is it a drawing glitch? Is there something wrong with the game? There's the way homer, so we're safe. And I just filled up my jetpack, so I should have fuel. Ooh. You. Let's see. Let's figure out a safe way of doing this. Maybe we can just kind of float down. That is some weird, crazy looking stuff. Is it like, is there sand in the nether? Or is this dirt? There's dirt in the nether? What is this? It is. There's a bunch of dirt. Craziness. I've never seen that. Ooh, and what are all these crazy blocks? Oh, man. Wait, okay, so I started out with one intention, and we are totally getting distracted. Flesh. Okay. Alrighty. Well, let's go ahead and head on back to the overworld. And I can explain to you what in the world am I gathering up all this quartz for, and what in the world does that have to do with food and making sure that Piggy gets fed so that he doesn't get hungry, so that he doesn't die, so that he can explore different mods. Well, we're going to do something cool today. Okay. I guess it's like a place marker or something. And oh man, we need to make this safe because you get out of here. Don't you hurt this portal. I don't have flint and steel to reignite this thing. So I would have to get somebody else on the server to come rescue me. That would not be good. Because there's nobody on right now. Oh good, and it's daytime. Awesome. So we are back here in Spain. Now I've got this nice little planter garden going on right here. So we do have some carrots. But variety is the spice of life, right? And while carrots are great, carrots that have been modified with other foods are great. So we've got all of our little foods going on right here that I'm storing. Let's go ahead and dump some of that stuff in there. Ooh, mushroom can go in there as well. And then I've got some foods here. We've got these different gardens. Now, I came up with a way to automate harvesting. What is that right there? Oh, it's a crafting bench. Okay. I came up with a way to automate harvest that stuff. I haven't built it yet. I want to wait. But I want to have a way to automate making food. I'll show you what I mean. Like I could sit here all day and craft these food recipes, and that would be, fun for a little while. But I'm going to show you this. So Pam's, okay, 3 pages. Now all of this is the raw materials, like the base food. Like you've got lettuce that goes in a salad. You've got apples that go in an apple pie, that kind of stuff. But then we start getting down into here, okay? And it's 3 pages. Look at all that food. I'm a pig. I could enjoy all this crazy stuff, but I don't want to cook it all over and over and over again. So we're going to explore a mod that is in this pack that's going to let us do that, okay? It's called Cooking for Blockheads or Cooking with Blockheads. Let me double check. At Cooking, no, not C, O's, Piggy, O's, type correctly. Cooking for Blockheads, and apparently I'm a blockhead. I appear to have a blockhead, and Piggy's really interested in that mouse cursor, isn't he? Wherever it goes, boy, oh, now he's jamming to music. Look at him go. Okay, so this is what we want to do. We're going to make some cookbooks. Now, it's really, really cool how you make a cookbook, okay? So I'm going to get some paper. So far, so good, right? It's, let's see, what is it? 3 pieces of paper. It's been a while since I made a book. Okay, so there's our book, right? But then we have to do something to this book. This is a part that I think is just really cool. Like, whoever came up with this is really cool, right? So it's a cookbook, right? So we're not going to be accountants. We're not doing anything wrong. There's no tax evasion going on here. We're going to cook the book. And when this comes through, we should be getting Cooking for Blockheads level 1. So I right-click on it. Now notice I've got sugar, I've got carrots. I think that's all I have in my inventory right now, right? So we can sort by name, by how much hunger it gives us, or by how much saturation it gives us. We could make carrot juice, we can make stock, and we can make sugar. So what this cookbook does is it takes whatever food is in your inventory, we click on it. So what I would need is 2 carrots and a juicer. We click on this, I'd need a carrot and a pot. Or we can just go ahead and convert sugar cane to sugar, which is already kind of normal in the recipe, but I don't know what that little black and red looking thing to the side is. That's kind of odd. But that's the level 1 cookbook. Just nice and simple. No big deal, right? Now what is this? Cooking for Blockheads No Filter Edition. Uh-oh. We got photobombed again. I did it again. So I'll have to go read that comment later. Let's close this window real quick. Get that out of there. Okay. Problem fixed. Okay, so let's see here. What was it? What was I doing? Cooking for Blockheads, no filter. Recipe book. It shows foods you can make with the things you have in your inventory. Cooking for Blockheads, the no filter edition, shows all the food recipes available. So I think we just put it in a crafting interface, right? All right, so let's do this. let's make 2 more books. Oh, and by the way, see this crafting station? You can't make these anymore. It's craziness. Now, what I really like about these is I can put stuff in here. I can leave it, and I can see it. Okay? I don't think you can do that with regular crafting benches, even in this mod pack. What happened was something about when Tinker's updated, there's a duplication bug where you can put stuff in this interface and duplicate stuff. It's going to rain, and it's going to get nighttime. Really? But it was glitching out, so they took it out of Tinker's for now, so you can't make them. So any that exist, they're like rare special items now. But I tell you what, let's do this. Let's go ahead and make 2 more books. And what we're going to do is we're going to have these books start cooking while we go into the house, and we're going to get rid. I don't know if we're going to get rid of the rain. I hope we get rid of the rain. Let's sleep the night away. And hopefully that should fix the rain as well. Did it? Yes, it's going away. Rain, rain, go away. Please don't come back another day. Because this is Minecraft and we don't need the rain for anything other than fishing. So, we've got another one of these. So I think if I put this in my crafting interface. There we go. Cooking for Blockheads, no filter edition. Okay, cool. And so basically what this is going to do is, looking at this one book, it does the same thing as the JEI interface does, only now we have some sorting options here. I can figure out by hunger levels, and I can scroll through them using my mouse wheel to scroll through that. Or we can check by saturation. We can go back over here. And I think if I click here, like pineapple, ham and pineapple pizza, let's get the ham off of that, and that would be a perfect pizza. And everybody goes crazy in the comments section, right? So we can search by that as well. So it's just another way to interface instead of using JEI. I do wish that this interface was a little bit bigger. That's what's great about over here. We can do at, we'll get the right thing eventually, at Pam's. And so we can see everything. And if you notice I mouse over, we can see our hunger and saturation as well. So using that book may not be worth doing, but we got this. So let's go ahead and do this. Let's make ourselves a level 2 book. So let's go back to Cooking with Piggy, which could be a fun show because I actually do cook a lot of food in real life. I like to cook. So we need 2 diamonds and crafting stations. Nope, we don't want to right click with the book in hand because apparently it's going to override. Where did I put it? Did I put it in here? One of these really, really great wooden storage containers that Soap gave me. Waiting for server. Okay, this has been happening to me a lot today. Where the server's been kind of... I don't know if the server's having some issues. Oh, it's my connection. Well, okay, give me a second and I'll fix this. Okay, there we go. I don't know what the deal is, but we'll go with it for now. So this really great wooden storage crate that Mr. Soap had left us, I've got some different materials going on in here. And let's see, I needed, for level 2 book, 2 crafting benches. So 1, 2, 3, 4, that'll give us, we need to get rid of some of this junk, don't we? Let's do this. Dump all of, nope, double click. There we go. And get all that junk over there. Dump the Ardite and Cobalt. I'll come back for that later. Nether quartz. Do we have one of these drawers open? Because if we do, I could put the nether quartz in there. Nope, I'm not seeing one. Huh. Because it would be nice to be able to put the nether quartz in there and not have to worry about it like getting stuck as quartz blocks. We could craft and decraft it and all that kind of stuff. But I also set this up. I got myself a bit of a way set up where all the different things are interfacing, so we can just tab through right here and interact with stuff, which is really, really awesome. And I've got some storage saved somewhere around here. This right here. Okay, so I can dump stuff in the small storage crate, and because that is next to the crafting station, now it interfaces with all this stuff. So that's really, really cool. So let's go ahead and do this and get ourselves a regular crafting table. And then we need, yes, diamond. 1, 2. Did that give me 2 diamond? Do I have to do that with an empty hand? Left click. Okay, right click places. Okay, so let's go ahead and do a crafting book level 2. And what does that give us? Right-click it. Select an item on the right to see its recipe. Okay, so it's still doing the same thing, right? But there's something else cool that it's going to do. And now this is what is going to make this this mod really awesome, and really the thing that's like why we're doing this mod. So the first thing is we got to have terracotta blocks. Now, I don't know where a mesa biome is on this server. I don't think I've even found one. Let's check here on JEI. A lot of the areas that I've found looks like it's grass and forest and rocks. There might be a mesa somewhere, but I have yet to find it. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to cook clay blocks. Stuff that I've dug up out of riverbeds. Okay. So let's see here. For a cooking table, we need 5. So let's go ahead and put some coal in here. You know what I'm going to do? Let's add this up. So 5, 10, 15. Let's go and call it 20 because I want to have 2 of those. 26. Okay. Now 1 piece of coal will cook 8 items. So 24 would be 3 pieces of coal. So 8 times 4 would be 32. So let's just go ahead and make ourselves half a stack of terracotta. I bet there's a quicker way to cook this, but we probably don't have the right stuff made for it. So let's make sure. Okay, that is going to give us terracotta. So while that's cooking, we need 3 pieces of stone. Now I know I've got some stone around here. Yep. Okay, we'll do that. What else are we going to need? We're going to need a furnace, some black stained glass, some iron. Let's go ahead and grab ourselves some iron. I don't know if I have any black dye. I think I do, but we'll see. Okay, now I wish that there was a way for me when I put my mouse cursor over my little hand cursor or whatever, that it told me what the blocks were, or that were names that showed up. See, there's nothing showing up telling me, so I have to kind of learn what the blocks are. So like this is easy. I know that that's iron, right? So we'll just grab us some iron. We can put back what we don't use. I really love how this is all set up. It is crazy. I come over, I dump ore in there, and I go do my own thing. And it processes and goes all the way through. It is so cool. So let's see here. We've got black dye somewhere around here. That'll work. That's only going to give us a one piece of glass dyed, though, isn't it? Let's try and see. Oh, maybe it'll give us 8. Is it 1 piece of dye? Yes. Okay, awesome. So that's going to give us that. Let's see here. Okay, we are interfaced there. So we need to go ahead and convert these. We need that. I need a furnace is what I need. I know I've got some cobble. I've got all this compressed cobble laying around. There we go. Okay, so let's make a furnace. Simple crafting with Piggy. And now let's make a cooking table or an oven. Okay, so we've got an oven. Let's see what else. Well, okay, good. We've got some of these made. So let's see here. Can we make... Yes, awesome. I've got stuff for that, so we've got that. Let's kind of place these in order right here so that they match. Okay, so the next thing we're going to need, a chest and an iron door. I've got some chests in here. There we go. Now, do I need 2 iron doors? 1 for each? Because the way this works, it's going to give me... Yeah, okay, wow, that consumes a whole door for that. Okay. So 2 of these together, do these stack? Let's see. Nice, okay. So a sink, I need a bucket of water. I've got an infinite water source right over here. So let's go ahead and get a bucket of water. Where'd you go, water? Come with me. We're going to make use of you. Get ourselves a sink. There we go. Uh-oh, inventory's starting to fill up. Tool rack, toaster, jars. Let's see. Let's make a kitchen counter. What am I missing? 2 more terracotta. The terracotta can come over there so we make terracotta. Come here, bucket. Oh, I guess it used up the water? Okay. So let's see here. Can we make that? Yes, we can. But the problem is we're running out of space, so let's do this. The sun's going down already. Really? Wow. Piggy, you've been rambling. You're a rambling pig. Did I want to make 2 of those? I think I did. Let's get... There we go. That's going to do that. Let's make 1 more kitchen counter. And I want to make 1 of these kitchen corners. What do we need? 1, 2, 3, 4. 2? Cook you. Well, while that's making, let's make some kitchen floor, because this was something else that we were going to need. Where are those coal blocks at? There we go. This was a whole point that we started out in the nether so that we could make quartz blocks. 1, 2, 3, 3. There we go. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. That should give us 36. Yep, okay. So let's go ahead and dump that in there. We'll get 2 more of these. And I think we should be able to make our corner. Yep, okay, awesome. So that's going to be our corner as well. So there are all the pieces that we need to make what we're going to make. Now there's a couple of these other little extra pieces. They're like decorative, or you've got a way to get infinite milk, a way to kind of showcase some of the items you've got, which we'll have to make those later, like utensils and stuff. But I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to take a nap. Because we need it daytime again. Yes, we do. So, I'm thinking, I like the start of this house. I'm thinking, let's extend out here and make a kitchen. That might be a good idea. And then we can just kind of add to the house as we go. Okay. Now, I'm gonna place these blocks down. We're probably gonna rearrange this. I'm doing this mostly to show you on camera the power of this mod. It's the power of the mod. Yeah, that was a poor Huey Lewis in the News impersonation there. So we'll put these in here. Let's go ahead and get these counters. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to place this. That's going to be our corner piece. We'll do a kitchen counter here and a kitchen counter there. Okay. Ooh. Ooh. What do those do? You just have to watch and see. Okay, so I've got... Nope. I've got this. Let's go and dump all this stuff over. We can swap it over. Nice. Let's put our sink right here. Where's the stove? It's interesting. They call this a cooking table. Huh. Let's put that there, and let's put the stove next to it. Okay? And then let's put our refrigerator right here. Now, the cool thing about this fridge is you could do like a little half fridge. Like if you're in an apartment, you need to say, ooh, a cow. Cow, you're going to get used here in a little bit. And this basically is just giving us a double chest's storage space worth of stuff. Okay, so we've got a cooking oven. The awesome thing about this cooking oven is you can put a piece of coal in here. You can put 3 stacks of items to cook, and it will cook through and come out over here. And I think it's efficient in the fact that you can cook 4 or 8 times as many things on a piece of coal. But here's the really, really awesome thing right here. Okay, so our Cooking with Blockheads 2 book became this cook surface, right? This surface interfaces with everything. So everything through here, we can put all of our... Oh, look, we're making it rain. All the foods that I put in here... Oh, we're going to get a little bit more lag, aren't we? Is going to, it's going to let us cook with all of it. So how the book interfaces with just our personal inventory, that cook surface thing, whatever it was, it's going to interface with everything that is stored in the inventory. So let's do this. We're just going to start. Now I'm going to come back later. Saplings, you can't eat those. Come on, Peggy. We're just going to dump... Sapling? No. Get out of there. I don't think we can cook with mustard seeds. That's crazy. Watch. You can see the food in there. That is so awesome. So let's come over here. You know, breaking the chest probably would have been an easier way to go to get all this stuff. Okay, those are just little farm gardens, so we can come back for those. Oh, I did see that and that. Let's see. Let's get rid of the seeds. Like I said, I don't think you can cook with seeds. We can do some tests later to find out. Let's come over here. Dump as much stuff as we can in here. And then what doesn't fit, we'll put it in the fridge. I wonder if the fridge you can see the same stuff. Oh, yeah. Awesome. I love that. Okay, so now when I click on the cooking table, look at all the stuff we can cook. Oh my gosh. Crazy, crazy. Let's see, is there anything I can make? We can make a baked potato. Click the recipe. I need a bakeware. Okay, so there's a whole bunch of cooking utensils that I'm going to need next to be able to cook with stuff. Now, those things are not part of the Cooking with Blockheads. Those are going to be more the Pams. I'll show you. Yeah, we're doing it in caps. So we're shouting. So let's scroll through here. Where is it? Is it page 3? Where did it go? Oh, there it is. So we've got like cutting board, a pot, a skillet, a saucepan, bakeware, mortar and pestle, mixing bowl, juicer. And you can see that all the recipes on them. Oh, click the wrong thing. They're all fairly straightforward. They're very, very simple little recipes. So I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I am going to collect and organize all the food and all the stuff I've got. I'm going to go ahead and make all the little saucepans and all that stuff. And then I'm going to bring you back. And we're going to explore some of the facets like this floor and some other ideas. And I'm going to talk about comments from viewers, because we've got comments from last episode. And we're going to talk about some future plans that we can use with Cooking with Blockheads, okay? So you just stick around. I'll meet you right back over there. All right, everybody. I've done some off-camera crafting, as you can see. Got myself all my essential cookwares and my milk jar. This milk jar is actually kind of cool. I'm going to show you how this works. Somewhere over here are the cows. There they are. Come here, cow. Come here, cow. I'm going to show you this. So we're going to get a bucket of milk. And let's place down the milk jar. And then we're going to put milk in there. And you can see it says milk stored 1,000 out of 8,000. And we can also take the milk back out. And then we'll pick that back up. But there's something else we can do with that milk jar. I'll show you in a minute. It's actually pretty hilarious. But what it's going to do is give us an infinite source of milk, which apparently we need to clear out. Get out of there, bucket. Okay, so right here I've pulled up the floor because I need to do an experiment. Okay, so the sink does give us an infinite water source, so that's cool. We'll go ahead and dump that here for now. Okay, so I had seen a video explaining some of how Cooking with Blockheads works, and they had said that the floor, if the floor, like all of these pieces interact because they're touching each other, but what if I want the fridge to be over here? How's it going to interface? Well, according to the information I have, as long as you use this floor that comes with the mod, anything touching it should interface. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to place a block here. I'm going to show you this. I've emptied out everything, okay? So there's nothing in there. It's the only thing we can boil is some water, or we can make salt. Salt by boiling water to get salt, which is kind of odd, but okay, we'll go with it. So I've got my little fridge here. Let's put a fridge. Now the first thing I want to see is, does the floor have to touch, or can it be separate? Actually, let's do this first. Does this even work? Okay, so where did I put it? I've got some foods. Oh, I put them all over here. So let's see here. I'm just gonna let's do the carrots, because I know it showed us carrot juice. So let's put carrots in there. Okay, that does work. That interfaces through the floor. So if we break the floor, as long as items are touching just the floor blocks, does it work? Nope. Okay, so the floor has to touch. So there's experiment number 1 done. And son, come on. Work with me here. So what I've got an idea for doing is I want to make a small, modest kitchen, because to be honest with you, most of this is going to be aesthetic, and it's just for regular storage, right? I'm going to do this for now, And I will come back later and kind of organize this how I want. We'll pop this down here for now. So let's make the area safe. And while we're sleeping in a bed, I'm going to read through some comments we got. So last episode, Dog Miner had said the drawer controller can connect 12 drawers to each side. So if I place the controller in the center, I could basically make a 25 by 25 area. This block right here is the controller. So what he's saying is I can go 12 in this direction, in that direction, and then up and down. So this being right here is actually kind of a bad place for it. It should be more over here in the center if we wanted to maximize the amount of area that we're going to utilize. I think for now I'm going to leave it the way it is because I would have to reset up the pipes and all that kind of stuff. But it might be more of a good idea later to maybe swap that out. I think the reason why I did this is because you can click here to dump stuff in and it will put it there for you. I think that's why I did it, and I did it right here to interface with that real quick. He also said that when you put stuff in, it goes from the center in a diamond pattern, so kind of a circular pattern out farther and farther, because I was trying to figure out what was the placement order that it was doing. And then supposedly I can take a backpack, come over here, just right click the backpack, and it should dump the items in for me, which will be very handy if I've got these items. See, most of these items are going to get cooked and passed through. But if we get another system set up like this for generalized items like wood and stone and all that, that will be really worth using. And then Kurt Otto said you can use keys to lock empty drawers so that random items don't go in there. So if I've got a system that's just running stuff through it, if I've got drawers that I know eventually I'm going to use for something, I can lock them to keep junk from piling up inside it. So that's good to know. And then you can use the key right here on the controller and it will unlock or lock everything in bulk. So that's cool. Okay, now I was having some trouble with my map interface, I think it was. So Kurt Otto said if I will look at Journey Map, there's a difference between claimed. It's not Journey Map, is it? It's here. Claimed chunks. He said there's a difference between claimed, so those are claimed areas, and loaded chunks. Aha! So we have 65 out of 100 claimed chunks, but we have 0 loaded chunks. Shift right click to unload a claimed chunk. Shift left click to load a claimed chunk. So what we might want to do is something like right here where this little garden setup is going. We want it to always be loaded so it's always making food. So let's go here, check that. This is where I'm standing. So shift left click. And then let's do the house as well, just because there's a little garden right there. So all of these chunks should now stay loaded. So even when I leave the game, and the server is still running, all of these plants will stay growing. So every time I come over here, we will have ready to go food, which is awesome. Let's eat a strawberry. Why not? Haven't eaten one of those. Wow, those don't give much, do they? Okay, that is awesome. And then he also, Kurt Otto also said I can use a framing table to make framed drawers to make them blend. So apparently using framed drawers, I can, where did they go? Like these, the basic drawers, we can change the wood they're made of so that we can make it kind of fit into an area and look nicer. And then several people commented the area that I should be when I'm reading comments, we should do like a little fireside chat kind of thing. So I think I'm going to do that eventually. I want to add on to this house, and we need to make like a little den or something with a fireplace and a place to sit, and I can read you guys' comments there. But let's go ahead and get on with this. As a rambling pig's a rambling, and we got some more stuff to do. So the cooking oven, first of all, I figured out will not cook. Like, it's not letting me place this. It's only going to cook food, okay? So it's efficient in using fuel, but it's only efficient in using fuel to cook food. Now these spots, apparently whoever made this mod made this where Pam's Harvest Craft can work with it, because if you look, those are the exact shape of those items. Now watch this. They're now on the stove. That is so cool. I love that. I've got my utensils sitting on the stove, and now when we want to cook, there we go. Oh, can I not? I can't do it when I'm standing on it? Oh, I have to click the lower part. Okay. So click that. Okay, so now see, click it again to craft. So now that I've got a pot over here and carrots in the fridge, we actually could make some stock. So that's awesome. So we're getting close to being able to use our kitchen. So I've got these. I'm going to use this for a temporary block because what I need to do is build a little backsplash so I can show you this other thing. So we're going to take a spice rack and place it on the wall. And now I can put stuff on there. One at a time, apparently. Oh, only one? Okay. So it... Wait. Okay, there we go, there we go. So you can load it up with different items. It's only going to hold one of each, but you can load it up. So it's a nice, cool little visual aesthetic. And if I left-click, will it give me the stuff? Okay, right-click, and you can interface with it. So that's awesome. And then I've got this tool rack. We'll place the tool rack right there. I guess I should have used a different color wall because that's kind of blending in now, isn't it? Let's see here. Can we right click on the tool rack? No interface there. But I do have these 4 tools right here. So will it let me place them? There. Okay, so only 2 items per tool rack. So I would need to build 1 more tool rack. So let's do that. We can do that on camera real quick. They're pretty simple to make. Where do I have it? Not that one. Here we go. We need some ingots. We actually need ingots to craft something, which is odd. Like, ingots are a cool thing to have, but there's very few crafting recipes, especially in vanilla Minecraft. So a tool rack, 3 half slabs, and 2 of those. So let's go ahead and do that. And now we should be able to put our other utensils. Oh, can I put a backpack there? I can. Awesome. Ooh, that gives me an idea. Okay, okay. Come here, fridge. Where did I put the carrots? Because it was letting me cook with carrots. Oh, the carrots are in my interface, so it will let me not only interface cooking stuff here, but if there's any food in my inventory. Okay, so let's do this. I'm going to take this backpack. Let's empty it out, and let's put carrots in the backpack. And now let's put the backpack right here. Okay, it doesn't see the items in the backpack, so we can't trick it with extra storage. So that's nice to know, a nice little experiment. But there we go. Now we've got all of our utensils. Juniper sapling, you can go right there. We can't cook with you, but it looks nice, right? Take that back. So this is the whole thing set up. Now here's what I'm thinking. For massive storage, I could build like a refrigerated room behind the kitchen, right? And since these, the floor is the only thing that has to be connected, I need an axe. Why do I not have an axe? Break that up. So what we're going to do is we're going to have our floor that lets us connect to storage like this. I'm going to have my wall blocks right here. So we've got the backsplash to the kitchen. And we're going to take these half refrigerators and place them back here. So now I've got a way to come into the refrigerated room, and the refrigerators are going to sit on these little half spots, and then we can bring this around, and I can have, let's just use up the blocks. I'll come back later and make it look nice. But we can have, since the floor is connected, on this wall we can have double high refrigerators, and they can be like packed to the gills with all the different food we have. And we can use pipes to move stuff from like our food farms and everything and pipe it over to the refrigerators so we don't have to worry about having to hand move everything and keep our kitchen stocked. But we could have this like this. Now I've got one more little experiment. It just popped in my head, something else to try. Because if this works, we could... Did I just break that? I sure did. Okay, this will break the floor blocks, so that's awesome. Can I break you? That's going to tear up everything. Huh. All right, so let's see here. Now I need to suddenly make a pickaxe just so I can do this one little experiment. Oh my gosh. Who knew that the episode would devolve into this, right? A stone pickaxe. Okay, come here. Low budget pickaxe. You're gonna. Wow, really, Piggy? You've already got one. So let's see here. So that is empty. Where did I put the carrots? Did I put the carrots back here? Nope, but it is empty. So let's do this. Let's break the fridge. Let's do that. Actually, I don't need to do all that. Let's do this. This is what I want to do. Okay? Can we make these blocks interconnect vertically as well? Because if we can put all of our storage underneath the house, and we don't have to worry about it taking up space that's above the house. So we'll do this. Let's put a bell pepper in here. Where'd the stinking carrots go? I know I've got carrots. Piggy, what did you do with the carrots, buddy? This is going to drive me insane now. How in the world? Because it's telling me I can make stock. Let's see here. Let's find apples. Is there a recipe that shows up for apple? Fruit salad. Okay. So let's get the apple out of our inventory. I know it's getting dark. We're just going to brave it real quick. We'll dump that into the fridge. So I don't have the apple in my inventory anymore. We can still make it. That is awesome. So I could take all of these blocks, make a vertical down block, and build a basement with all my food storage. That's what I'm going to do. That is going to be really, really cool. But this is going to be it for this episode. It is a little bit of I'm not even going to say it. I'm not even going to say it because I have been told by my audience, you guys like watching where I'm just trying to figure stuff out, and I enjoy playing that way with this mod, so we're just going to go with it. I'm going to be up here safe. Actually, I'm not going to be up here safe. There's one more thing I got to show you. I just remembered. Let's make it day. I promised I would show you this. This is the funniest thing about this mod. This is going to make the episode run long, but you know what? Let's go with it because this is going to be worth it. So let's get ourselves our jar. I've got this. We need some iron. Where's the iron? There's this and that. So we need to craft some blocks. And then I got to remember what is the recipe for an anvil. Okay. Wow. Good job, Piggy. Remember it in the first go. And I'm going to get some dirt because dirt is going to be a whole lot easier to just to work with. Got to work with me. Okay, so let's go over here. There's a cow. Cow, you're going to be helping us out from now on. So you do me a favor and don't run anywhere, okay? Don't take off. You stay put. We've got a job for you to do. No cow. Not a low cow. A no cow. Maybe we can do this. Can we push you down into a spot? Would you stay still at least? Would that be great? Okay, get down in there. Come on. Maybe I should have planted. There we go. Awesome. Okay, so we got ourselves a cow down in the ground. So now what I have to do is I have to set this up in such a way that it's going to let us smack a cow with an anvil. Okay, so here he is. So let's do this. We're going to place the jar right here. Okay. And I'm going to do that. We might need a bucket of water for this because we're going to need to push the cow around. Come on, you. I do have a bucket of water. Looks like I planned and everything. Okay, so cow, move on over. You get over there. There we go. That worked. And watch this. Okay, here we go. We've got a cow in a jar. And look. See how the milk's stored? It's actually going up. That cow in the jar is making milk for us. So now any recipes that I need that are going to need milk, well, Mr. Cow in a Jar is going to be making it for us, and it's in a loaded chunk, so we should always have ready to go milk. I love it. That's awesome. That was worth it. But I'm going to go ahead and start cleaning all this up. I'm going to start working on a little design or an idea for the kitchen. And you guys have a great rest of the day for whoever's watching and whatever. I'm totally losing my brain here. I just had fun with the kitchen. And now I don't know what to do. And I still don't have any food, so I'm going to have to cook myself some food. Thank you all so much for watching. Please click that like button if you enjoyed it, and please subscribe if you aren't already so you can see more stuff as I release it. I'm going to get to making my kitchen and my food the way I want it to, and I will see you in the next episode.